Hi there. This is a simple game made using Oasis sapphire paratime. It's a P2P game where player 1 hides the treasure chest and player 2 has to find it. To find the treasure, player 2 needs to move to a new position on grid, and after every move, contract compares both the locations and responds with one of the four options, that is, like, is it nearer, farther, or at the same distance, or the exact location of the treasure. This way player has to guess their way to the treasure. Let's set up the game. So we can set up a bid amount uh, which the winner will get uh, on winning the game, the number of moves in the game, and time between each move. And this is in seconds, so this is 10 minutes. And we'll just set up this, and this has a new position, and start the game. So like all the game information gets stored on chain there. So, and using this sapphire paratime, we are able to obscure the location of the treasure. Only the person who sets up the game can get the location of the treasure by sending a signed message like this, and the contract verifies that the signer of this message is the person who set up the game. Or if the game has ended, then only the contract returns the secret position of the treasure. This can also be done using ZK circuits, but that adds a bit more complexity. Let's start. Uh, let's join the game. Yes, using ZK circuits, the complexity is that, like, first of all, to hide the location on chain, we'll have to add some salt uh, while storing the location, and that salt has to be unique to the player, and the player has to remember the salt uh, every time while computing the ZK circuit to get the compare the locations of the moves, and generate the result if it is near or farther, or at the same distance from the target location. So this way it's easier, like if you're able to store the location directly on chain rather than using a ZK circuit, because then it becomes more of a to and fro between the players. In this way, player 2 can make all the moves without any interaction required from the player 1. uh, yeah, after player makes a move, we get a response that this position is near to the target location than the older position. So all the cells which were near to the older location are not uh, possible location of the treasure. So all the cells marked in green can be the possible locations. We'll make another move. Yes, so player 2 has come to the correct position, but there is one more transaction which player 2 has to do, is to run a end game transaction. Reason being that it has been set as a separate transaction is that because it has it requires more computation to be done on chain to transfer the winning amount and close out the game state. So the gas increases, and in this way player 2 can, based on the gas estimate, can guess if the player 2 is positioning like positioning themselves on the correct grid cell or not. So that's why like this has to be a separate transaction as of now. And yeah, so this way the game is finished, and we got that this address is the winner. And after winning the game, the contract is able to return the exact position of the treasure to all the players. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.